Hey artists, it's Wednesday, April 16th, exactly 3 months from my 17th birthday. I'm really depressed today. And I'm dirty. I'm doing all the art and a little bit. I'm leaving in a little bit to go to one of my friend's dad's viewings. He died this past Sunday, so that's depressing. Adam's challenge, listening to your favorite song and then drawing a 2-minute drawing, and since today was like not that good of a day and I have a lot on my mind, I decided just to let myself do it. And
become a doctor, and if he studies hard enough, he'll end up just like mine. It's life. I'm in the bathroom, crying out my eyelids, 'cause it's hard to be around when you're scared, just like a little kid.
yeah. So this week was Sloth, and I thought really hard about this one because I didn't want to do just like a person sleeping or a person on a couch eating potato chips or anything like that. Like, I wanted to do something that represented it maybe. So this is my sloth drawing. It is a sloth, the animal, and I think I did a pretty good job about it. I mean, they're an ugly animal, so it's not like I can draw something pretty. If my cam would focus. Hey, thank you. And look at the cute little face. As for Candy's discussion that I actually thought of, I just thought it was really interesting how the guy, like, you could see right when either the high got really good or it started wearing off, or he just had like this moment where he was somewhere different than Earth, and his art got really good towards the 5th and 6th pictures. He changed mediums and it just turned out fantastic. As for another challenge, I had a discussion with my mom, and we were talking about art teachers and the 2 different types of art teachers you could have. You could have a perfect teacher where everything has to be like colored in perfectly, no out of the lines, you have to stay in the box, and like you have to, when you draw something, it has to be really realistic. You can't do anything abstract basically, and if you do, that has to be perfect too. You have to have a meaning to it. But then there's also the philosophical kind where you do go out of the box, and even if you're trying to do realistically and it doesn't turn out, it's okay, and you can have fuzzy edges, and it usually turns out to be sort of ugly art, but at the same time it's pretty because of the fact that it shows emotions rather than just being realistic and what people want to see. It's something that you do as art. So I want you guys to break down your art teachers, because I'm pretty sure everyone on this channel has had some kind of art teacher. I want you guys to break down all of your art teachers, to tell me what kind of art teacher you prefer and what art teacher is your favorite. And I've actually had 5 different art teachers. Out of the 5, I've had 2 perfect teachers and 3 philosophical teachers, and I would have to say one of my most favorite teacher of all time would be Mrs. Bradley. She was a philosophical teacher. She she just let me go outside the box anytime I want and do whatever I want as long as I did something. And she's completely opposite from the teacher I have now, who is Kurtz, who is a perfect teacher. So I really like being outside the box just because I think that's more art than having to do something for the sake of what the teacher sees it perfect as. I guess this is the end, and it's going to be yet again another long video, but I'm sorry about that. But Maddie, I will see you tomorrow, and Candy, I hope you start feeling better because I know you're not feeling good.